I'm back. I got another banger build for y'all, man. Look, I appreciate everybody being patient, showing me love, coming through, dropping these comments and subbing up for your boy, man. That shit crazy. I really do appreciate it. Let me tell y'all, man. Since y'all been showing me love, I'm gonna show y'all some love back. I'm dropping another banger for y'all today. Check me out. This is the Tactician build. It's going crazy. You're getting the unlimited sticky bomb, man. Everything synergized as well. It's a crazy fun build. Let's get into it, man. I'm gonna start from the top. I'm gonna break it down. Y'all just follow me. For the specialization, we going with the Technician. If y'all been following me, watching my videos, y'all know the Technician is probably my most used specialization with a bunch of my builds because it gives you a free skill tier, which is great for any skill build, and it's giving us an additional 10% skill damage. Those are the main two reasons I'm running it. You also have the EMP grenade, and it gives you the 12% damage to the drones and robotics. You also get the Faraday field, which works as well. Okay. Now you have options with the specialization. Um, the grenade launcher is another option to go with as well, because it's going to give you access to the artillery turret, the mortar turret, basically. Um, that's why I would run this one if you wanted to run the mortar turret. I'm using the assault turret. I just prefer that. But if you wanted to run the artillery turret, you wouldn't have no choice. You would have to run this demolitionist, but it'll work with that. And it also is going to give you the explosive ordnance, which is going to give you an additional 10% explosive damage. So that would give you more damage on the turret and the sticky bomb. All right. So it's a great specialization. It's a great option to go with if you wanted to use the artillery turret. That'll work as well. I just prefer to go with the technician because of the free skill tier mainly. Um, um, that's going to help us achieve skill tier 6 because we want to make the sticky bomb as powerful as possible. So you absolutely want to hit skill tier 6, but it's either or. Um, they'll work just as fine. You want to make sure you got assault rifle damage turned on and shotgun damage turned on. Okay. Now for the weapons, we going with the capacitor. My favorite gun in the game, hands down. Especially when it comes to skill builds, it's best in slot basically. Now we got 128k damage on it. We got the expertise 25. Talking out of cover on it. 1.8 reload time. Now we're using it because of the talent capacitance. Shooting the enemy build stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5 skill damage. So it's basically giving you 60% skill damage. That's going to give you a lot more skill damage on the sticky bomb and the assault turret. Alright. It's also giving us 7.5 weapon damage for each skill tier. So that's going to give us a lot more damage output on the gun as well. Alright. The capacitor is my number one option with this build. Uh, just because of the capacitance talent giving us all that additional skill damage. But you can also go with the blue screen. The blue screen is a great option to go with if you want a little more crowd control. It's more of a support weapon. It's going to disrupt and EMP the enemies. I find it to work best against like the robots because you can shoot a, let's say you shoot a mini tank, right? You mark it. Then once you shoot the sticky bomb, you're going to damage it, and it's going to activate the disruptor rounds. That's going to EMP it. So once it's EMP, you shooting at it, you building your stacks up again. You shoot the sticky bomb again, EMP it again. You can like constantly have them EMP with this gun. It's crazy. It's fun. It's hella fun to play with. Like I said, it's more of a support weapon. It won't give you the additional skill damage and weapon damage like the capacitor would, but it would give you more of a crowd control effect, so it will work better in like a team play scenario. But I prefer to go with the capacitor just because it's going to make our sticky bomb just that more deadlier. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make it hit even harder with all the additional damage it's going to give us. But those are the two guns I would go with. Now for the secondary, I'm going with the mop. Um, Simply because it comes with the 10% armor on kill. That's just going to give us a way to sustain ourselves and give us a little bit of survivability on the build. Uh, the talent, I'm going with Future Perfect. Weapon kills grant one skill tier for 15 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Weapon kills at skill tier 6 grant overcharge. Alright, now since we got 6 skill tiers, we're going to be able to overcharge ourselves with the shotgun, with the Future Perfect talent. Now once you damage them with the sticky bomb, they might be left with a little bit of health. You just swap to the shotgun, boom, finish them off. Now you can overcharge the sticky bomb and the turret. Perfect. It's perfect. You're going to get a lot more damage on the sticky bomb. The radius is going to increase. It's going to get massive. So you can hit multiple enemies at once with it. Uh, and the turret is going to go crazy too with the damage. So it's crazy. You can run any gun you want to run, but I highly recommend you put Future Perfect on it just for the fact you can overcharge yourself. All right. Now for the pistol, I'm going with the Orbit. Just because it's going to give us that additional crit chance and crit damage. But I would say if you wanted to run the grenade launcher for the artillery turret, you probably would want to run the card. The card is going to give you that additional skill tier, and I would just put in sync on it, and you're good to go. All right. Now for the gear, we going with China Light. We got 2 pieces of China Light on the build. For the mask, we got a skill tier on it, skill haste, skill damage with a skill haste mod in it. All right. Now for the second piece of the China Light, it's going to give us the 20% skill haste. We got a skill tier on it, skill haste, skill damage. You want skill haste and skill damage on everything. That's the whole theme of the build. We're trying to get the sticky bomb back as fast as possible, so we stacking a lot of skill haste on the build. Got a skill haste mod in it, and we running the talent tag team. Very, very underrated talent. I rarely see people even talking about this or using this, but it's great and it synergizes perfectly with this build. I'm telling you. All right. Now the last enemy you damage with a skill is marked. Dealing weapon damage to that enemy consumes the mark and reduces active cooldown by 6 seconds. Then it has a 4-second cooldown. So how this works is when you shoot it, when you hit an enemy with the sticky bomb, it's going to mark them. If it don't kill them, it's going to mark them. You're going to see a little red skull pop above their head. Then once you shoot them with the capacitor, it's going to knock off 6 seconds on your cooldown. It's crazy. So it's going to knock off half of our cooldown just off of putting a bullet on the enemy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. You want to run this tag team for this build. I'm telling you, it synergizes perfectly with the backpack talent when we get into that. But tag team is definitely underrated. It works perfectly with this build. It's great. Now for our exotic piece on the build, we going with the waveform. Waveform is a great exotic, especially with skill builds. It's great. It comes with a skill tier, skill haste, skill damage, which fits with the theme of the build, and it has the talent alternating current. Generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks. After 10 seconds, at the cap, the stacks transfer to your other skill. So we're just going back and forth. So you don't have to do anything special with this. There's no gimmick to this holster. As long as you put it on, it's going to give you 30% skill damage. Well, there's a gimmick to it. The gimmick is that it's going to give the additional skill damage to one skill at a time. For 10 seconds, you will have it on the sticky bomb. Then it'll alternate and go to your turret. So at any one time, you're getting 30% skill damage on either one of your skills, which is great because all you gotta do is just put it on. It works passively. It works on its own in the background. You don't have to do anything to activate it, but it's great. It's giving us a lot of more skill damage on both of our skills. All right. Now, for the knee pads, we're going with Grupo. We got two-piece Grupo on the bill. That's going to give us the 20% explosive damage, which is going to make our sticky bomb even stronger. All right. Now for the knee pads, we got a skill tier on it. Skill haste, skill damage. Okay. Now Grupo comes with a red on it naturally, so you will have to find these knee pads with skill haste and skill damage already on it, so you can roll a skill tier on it. Okay. Same with the gloves. It's going to come with the weapon damage. You want to find it with skill haste and skill damage already on it. Now, I would prefer to have an armor core right here instead of the weapon damage, just for a little bit more survivability. But these are the only pair of gloves I had with the skill haste and skill damage on it, so I have no choice. But if you can have either your gloves or your knee pads um, with skill haste and skill damage on it, I would just recommend running the armor core on it. All right. Now for the backpack, we're going with the Hermano, man. Another underrated piece of gear nobody uses in the game. It works perfectly and synergizes with this build. It's crazy. Now it's a Brazos brand set, so it's giving us that 10% skill haste, which we stack in skill haste, so that's perfect. It comes with a blue on it, but you want to roll that off for a skill tier. And of course you want skill haste and skill damage on it. You got a skill haste mod in it. Alright. Now it's giving us the talent perfect overclock. Allies within 15 meters of your deployed skill gain 30% reload speed and reduces their active cooldown by 0.6 seconds off of each second. Alright. So long as you're within 15 meters of your turret, it's going to give you the additional reload speed, and it's going to knock off that zero point 0.6 off of each second, which is going to further reduce our cooldown on our sticky bomb. Now this talent synergizing with the tag team, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now it only works with turrets, remote pulses, and hives. So that's one of the main reasons we run in a turret. Like I said, you can run the assault turret or you can run the artillery turret. But the only thing is you want to make sure you're within 15 meters of it. You're going to get that speed on your cooldown, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, if we look at our sticky bomb, we're going with the explosive sticky bomb. The cooldown on it is 12 seconds, right? Now, once we get tag team going, that's going to knock off 6 off of that 12, so that's 6 seconds. Then we get the overclock. It's further reducing the cooldown, which is basically giving us, we basically have like a 4 to 5 second cooldown on the sticky bomb. It's absolutely crazy. Y'all seen in the clips in the beginning how quickly I'm getting the sticky bomb back. You shoot it, boom. Tag team activates, that's 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2 with the perfect overclock. It's counting down a lot quicker than it normally would because it's knocking off that 0.6. So then you got it back again. And it's crazy. You seen in the clips, I'm just constantly spamming my sticky bomb, man. We got the capacitor and the waveform that's giving us a lot of additional damage on the sticky bomb. But it's absolutely crazy, man. It's a crazy fun build. Like I said, on sticky bomb, we got a 12-second cooldown, which is really like a 4-second cooldown. The damage is at 7 million, which is crazy. So yeah, man, you want to run this build like how I have it set up. Everything synergizes perfectly. I'm telling you. Now for the turret, we're going with the assault turret, which I said earlier. But you can also go with the artillery turret. That's another option. But it has a 9-second cooldown with a 232-second duration. We got 131k damage on it. It's going crazy. Now I have my skills expertise 25, so that's giving me a lot more damage on both of my skills. So your damage may vary depending on your expertise level. But I would highly recommend you putting expertise into this turret and a sticky bomb. That's just going to increase the damage on both of them. The build is crazy, man. Y'all see it. Y'all seen it in the clips and y'all see it in the gameplay. Um, it's a crazy build, man. It's hella fun. It's a great setup. Everything synergizes perfectly, and I think y'all will enjoy it, man. Look, I appreciate y'all showing the love. Like I said before, man, it means a lot. We got a 500 subscriber goal, man. I need y'all to keep running them subs up for me, man. You know, we getting there. We close to getting there, but I need y'all to run it up. Drop some comments. Let me know what y'all think about the build, man. I got more crazy bangers coming. Y'all keep fucking with me, and I'm gonna keep blessing y'all with these bangers, man. I gave y'all the blueprint. Y'all go out here and build it. Have some fun, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Vital signs critical.